Someone was telling me a few days ago, you get in people's brain. Yeah, so I think I understand people. I push them to their own limits.
Rest.
Oh my God, that is awful.
So I'm doing personal training for about 13 years, and I'm coaching all kinds of people in the gym, and quite often I go when the weather is nice in the park. Yeah, I enjoy what I'm doing. I like helping people, and I always had a call for coaching people. When I was quite young, I used to work as a fitness instructor on my summer holidays. And before that, I realized I just enjoy coaching my own friends who are too lazy to do it on their own. Literally, at the time, I didn't even know you actually can make a living out of that. Probably something like 15 years, because before that I went in the Navy, and then I was in the Merchant Navy. And then when I chose to retire to be with my family, I thought what I want to do. And yeah, about 15 years. When I started, because it's a tough business, you just have to build up your clientele, and it took me about over a year and a half. So during that time, I had to still have an income and had to have a second job. Once you build up and you have the patience to build up, then it gets momentum, and for me it was quite comfortable for the last 11 years. I don't think I took too many risks in recent years. That's the problem, I think. But the biggest risk was at the beginning, when I decided to go for something I love, and I didn't have any certainty I'm going to make a huge income or anything like that. We took the decision at that time to live really modestly, just because I want to do what I like. We had a meeting at the time, including with my own son, who was 6 years old at the time or something like that. And we decided we don't care how much money you're going to make, let's do what you enjoy. So I think that was the risk, because in the end it proved, it went really well, but it could have gone just very modest. But I went for what I love, not for what I could financially make out of it. I popped into the DIY Moonfruit websites maker, and I thought I can give it a shot, and it was very helpful. It was quite difficult for me because I'm not an IT savvy person, but it was very helpful. It's just in the end I realized you can do as much as you can do a DIY, but I'll never do it as good as a professional. So then when the Kickstart came up, it literally offered me the same thing, probably 3-4 times cheaper than what I asked around. It's a big difference. It's like me trying to build a shed, or a carpenter doing the same thing. It was much better. It's much more professional. I love the colors and everything. I mean, even my son looked at it and said, yeah, that's much better than the one before. So yeah, it's very smart and very sharp. Before it was a thick folder, which was my resume, and now it is actually, it's the Moonfruit website. I have clients who come from central London. They come here to be coached by me, and they do their workouts closer to their home. And that's what it is, in part. And the other one, which I think probably it's a big percentage of it, is the way how I conduct my work. People just see me around doing it, and they approach me and they want me to coach them. When you have someone coming to you, shaking your hand, saying, thank you so much, you changed my life. And it happens. Yeah. Not probably as often as I like, but it happens. And yeah, I really feel good when that happens.